She goes, Dad, what's it mean? I'm like, oh, well, let's go ask Eric's wife. She's one, she'll tell you. She is, too, I swear to God. She is, don't worry, I cleared this with her. Oh, the second I said that, Eric's like, you're going to tell that on stage, I would definitely run that by Lynn.
What is your problem?
So that night at dinner, I tell the story, and then I say, Lynn, I want to tell it on stage, but the end of it, Lynn Gruzin's her name if you want to Google her. I go to the end of it, I call you the C word. Would that bother you? She's like, no, why would it? And everyone at the table's like, oh.
CSEF 791.
She goes, it's a joke, right? And I was like, yeah. Yeah, it's a joke. I leaned over her husband, I was like, I feel like the kid from The Sixth Sense.
Okay.
She doesn't know, does she?
791.
Here's the amazing part about that night is we got into a conversation with our wives, and my wife said that the C word is the N word for women. And I was like, you're wrong. I go, slut's the N word for women. She goes, no, don't tell me what my N word is. It's C word. I go, so you're telling me you'd rather be called a slut than a cunt? And she went, yeah. She goes, because I know I'm not a slut. And I was like, okay.
CSEF 791.
Then by your math, you definitely are a cunt.
CSEF 791. It's a Honda.
And I learned a very valuable lesson that night.
Honda.
If you
CSEF
call your wife a
791.
cunt in public,
Got it.
no matter how hard she tries to stop it, she
Dummy.
immediately becomes one.
That was an idiot move, you fucker.
She was like, what did you just call me? I was like, it's happening right now.
Bye-bye.
Do you guys see this? Everyone sees this, right? This is happening. But here's the disconnect, is that men find that sexy. Like, men definitely find, every man in here is like, oh, I'm with a little hint of cunt. I think it's hot. There's nothing sexier as a man than to watch your chick flex her cunt when you're not in the crosshairs, you know what I mean? Like when a contractor talks down to her because she's a woman, you wouldn't know anything about that, man. And you're like, oh, bro, you just saw in the cunt. This isn't like candy, man. You just gotta say it once.
Wow.
For me to make you calm now, it's just like, ugh. Don't know how to make sex. They used to be my go-to.
CSEF
I don't like how to blow you.
791.
I'm so confident in my blowjobs. I'm trying to get better, but recently I gave one, and 90 seconds in,